up, dickheads? Welcome back to the Bears and Bears podcast. As always, the guillotines, banana shit, Daddy Rambo coming back at you. Guillotine, what's up, baby?
What's happening, big dog? It's fucking gorgeous outside.
It's a beautiful Sunday.
It's like 80 degrees.
Yeah.
I think I got sugars.
You probably do. Yeah.
Yeah.
They are active.
Yes. Yeah, my fucking ankles got tore up, man. I don't know what's going on down there. Could be something else. Could be some kind of venereal disease. I don't know. Who knows?
That's definitely a possibility.
Gotta get some blood work, definitely.
Could be syphilis.
Yeah. Could be just clapping my way downtown. You never know.
I learned something the other day.
What?
Like the powdered wigs back in the day.
Uh-huh.
They wore those because their head was just getting eaten alive by syphilis.
Is that true? That sounds...
I think I heard that on Joe Rogan, so it's probably true.
Oh, it's definitely true then.
Pretty sure that
It
was
just
Joe
sounds
Rogan.
very... it sounds like one of those things that's like, no, come on, you know?
Why else would they wear them? It's pretty stupid.
Yeah, they did a lot of fucking weird shit, though. That's like Washington having wooden teeth. I think that was bullshit.
I think that was bullshit.
Yeah, like there's just shit. You always hear shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, but I mean, I'm not saying it's not true.
Yeah.
I just don't. I've never had syphilis, so I don't know.
Doesn't sound like a good time.
Doesn't sound like fun.
Your
Think
nose
that shit
falls
killed
off.
Al Capone.
Yeah.
Or was it syphilis?
It was
yeah.
Al Capone, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't sound like fun. So
No.
I'm going to do my best to stay away from it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not really doing anything to actively stay away from it, but I don't want it.
Just kind of rolling the dice.
Yeah.
Okay. Snake eyes.
Shit. Oh man, I'll tell you what, man. What do you think the perfect inseam length for shorts are for summertime? You want to throw some shorts on. Where do you like your shorts, John? You like them past your knee, slightly above, or like Daisy Dukes? You know what I mean? Like where do you like your shorts?
I like my shorts just below the kneecap.
Okay.
I'm not above the knee guy. I know that's like in vogue.
What's
Dudes
that
are,
mean?
like it's in style.
Okay.
Dudes are wearing like fucking. We're going back to like the fucking 80s where you're fucking
I'm with it.
bubble gum's hanging out.
I'd like it, dude. I like bending over to tie my shoes, and it looks like I sat in bubble gum. That's what I want. I want the 5-inch inseam.
No shit.
Fuck yeah, dude. I like them up there, man. It's freedom, man. I feel like fucking Chuck Norris out there, man. I could high kick somebody in the face. You know what I mean? It's just I like high shorts.
I remember my gym teacher, Perryville Middle, when I was in 6th grade. He wore those kind of just like right up to his fucking dick and balls, and I never seen anything, but it's like, man,
That's pushing it. It's close. Yeah.
get your shit together.
I don't know. I like it, man. It's definitely more like active or like I don't know. Like basketball shorts, I feel like they're too fucking long.
Yeah, down to like your fucking shins.
Yeah. I like above the knee or ideally like running shorts. You know what I'm saying? Like 5-inch, 6-inch inseam. That's where it's at.
I've definitely gotten shorter in my shorts as the years have gone.
Yeah, you get older and then your Nikes turn into New Balances. Your shorts get higher.
And your socks get longer.
Your socks get longer. Yeah.
Getting old.
That's all part of the experience, brother. Yeah, I'm sorry. That was a random thought.
Hey, what are you gonna do?
You know, that's
Syphilis shorts.
syphilis to shorts. I mean, that's what the fuck we do here.
That's it, dude.
I know I took some notes down. Well, we might as well fire it off. I know we both got out in Turkey Woods because here in Tucky, well, Maryland in general, turkey season is in full swing. Our first week is now in the rear view. Johnny, how'd yours go, man? I know a little bit. We talked some, but we haven't discussed it. So
Yeah.
give me a breakdown of your first day in the Turkey Woods.
Well, I went out the day before, Sunday, April 17th, and I put my blind out in an area where I thought a gobbler was, because he's been there every morning gobbling for the past 2 months. And I put my blind out, and I left my decoys and everything out there, and I went out there Monday morning, which was opening day, and sat there. Owl hooted just as day broke. I didn't hear anything. As the sun came up some more, I kind of clucked a little bit and shit. Didn't hear anything. And I just fucking got up and left. I went for a fucking walk. I'm not sitting there.
You texted me and because we were like, where the fuck are these turkeys at? Because we were kind of we both had a slow start. Didn't stay slow.
No.
But we both had slow starts. That's why I texted you, and this is something we're fucking brand new to turkey hunting.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, do you think it's because it's cold? Because we had a cold front coming. It was like 30 degrees.
Yeah, I was bundled up.
Yeah, it was cold.
Yeah.
So and that's online. It's like, you get a mixed bag of responses to that, like whether they might stay in the roost a little longer and they're not quite as active when it's real cold like that. If a cold front, and then other stuff saying, nah, turkeys are hardy animals and it doesn't affect them. So who knows? But I think that might have had something to do with it.
Yeah, I don't know.
But so what made you want to get out of the blind? Was it because you weren't hearing nothing, or were you just fucking bored?
Both.
Yeah. Okay.
I wouldn't hear anything. I feel like I have no idea. I feel like a turkey is something that you got to kind of like speak to, like back and forth, have a conversation with. And if there's not one there having a conversation with you,
you're just sitting in the fucking woods.
You're sitting in the fucking woods.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably could have had a deer walk by. Could have shot a deer. That would have been fun, but it's not deer season. So I went and fucking took a walk. And I get to like this power line area where it's a clearing in between two woods. And I kind of just stand there contemplating my next move.
Contemplating suicide.
That too. And I hear one off in the distance. I'm like, all right, motherfucker, it's on. And I don't know if I want to go left or go right. And I start to go right, and I make it about 100 yards, and I hear him fire off, cow, cow, again. And I'm like, nah, I'm going left. And I thought he was further than what he really was. He was only about 200 yards away from me. And I sneak up. I walk about 150 yards. I hear him again down in this little bottom. And I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, this is going to happen opening day. And I walk up to where I hear him, and I let out like a cluck. What the hell is it? Yelp.
Yelp.
A yelp. See if I can get him to gobble, answer me, and he did. So I hurry up and I rush. I set my Jake decoy out, thinking it's a gobbler. Mm-hmm. And I just sit behind this big tree, and I cut and yelp to him, and he answers me again. This time he's closer, and I'm like live texting you guys this, you and Ryan, like, oh fuck, he's getting closer.
Yeah.
Here he comes.
You snapped us a video of it and everything.
Yeah. And he comes in, and he sees the Jake decoy, and he just kind of skirts around me about 60 yards. He got to like 30 yards at one point, but he was a bunch of shit in between me and him. And he did that 2 times. He went to my right, and then he went back to where he came from, and then he did it again, went back to my right, and then he left. But he was gobbling his face off. But it was a Jake. I didn't tell you. It's a Jake.
Yeah.
I think that's why he didn't come into the Jake decoy.
He didn't. He wasn't sure if he wanted none.
Yeah, he's a subordinate male.
Yeah.
He didn't want none. Mm-hmm. And he was a lone turkey. So I'm like, all right, he left. I'm going to go follow this motherfucker. So I start walking in the direction he went, and I get about 150, 200 yards. I hear him fire off again. And I'm like, okay. I set up on like the other side of this bank, and I called to him, and here he comes. I didn't set out a decoy this time. Here he comes, here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. And he read the script absolutely perfect. He's firing off the whole time. I'm cutting, I'm yelping at him, and every time I cut at him, he's firing off, gobbling. And he went to his left, which would have been my right. I guessed 30 yards. I didn't have my rangefinder, and it all happened so fast. I feel like it happened so fast, but it probably didn't. I guessed 30. I didn't have time to move my pin, so it was still on 20. So I just put it on his back and let it rip, and took some feathers off. Just missed him.
Son of a bitch.
Well, I think I hit him in the leg because he was limping a little bit. But I went chasing after him because he was limping a little bit, and I'm like, I'm going to put another arrow in this motherfucker.
Yeah. Apparently, they can only run like 10, 15 mile an hour.
Yeah.
Not that fast. Like, if you're huffing it, you might be able to catch up to him.
I did catch up to him.
Yeah.
I had an arrow in him. I'm jumping through this underbrush because I know where he's at, and it's a bunch of underbrush. And if I can just catch up to him, I'll put another arrow in him and end this whole ordeal. But by the time I caught up to him, he got out of the underbrush and in some open woods and flew off.
Yeah.
And you always hear, like, turkeys can't really... I mean, they can fly, but they can't fly. Son, this motherfucker flew.
Yeah.
He was dodging trees and shit. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, they can get up. Same deal with mine.
Yeah.
They can get up pretty high, and then, like, they glide down, and they can glide a ways, man. So it's like... I mean, like I was saying, I think on their feet, they can't run that fast. But, dude, once they start flying, I mean, they're fucking,
it's
they're fucking gone.
So I went back to the scene, and I paced it off, and what I thought was 30 was more like 37, 38, and I was using my 20-yard pin.
Yeah.
I was all fucked up. But for opening day, that was a hell of a fucking experience.
Hell yeah.
So, how was your opening day?
It was eerily similar. I wanted to go to this public land spot that Runskin and I went to last year, but I didn't want to go there without at least scouting once, and I didn't have the opportunity to do it. So I ended up going to Port.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know you went there.
Yeah, that's where I went. And there's a lot of turkey there. Now, the problem with Port is it's such a fucking big property for turkey, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I walked all over that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Opening day, literally from one end to pretty much the other. So I got there early morning. I don't know, half hour before first light, and parked my truck. And I walk up to this ridge to where I had heard some gobbling the evening before.
Ooh.
I went the evening before because it was Easter. That's why I didn't go to the other spot, the public land spot, because it was I only have access to that property. It's a landlocked piece of public land, and I only have access to that property because I know someone who owns property that backs up to it. But I didn't want to go over there on Easter, and I didn't have time the whole week before to go over there. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go to Port, walk around a little bit, and see if I can hear them gobble right at dark. And that's what I did. And I went over there, and I heard a little bit of gobbling. It was a distance away. I didn't get off the main trail. I barely got out of my truck. Really, I was just kind of trying to hear if I could hear some gobbling, and I did. So I was like, all right, well, this is where I'll come back to in the morning. And that's exactly what I did. I go back in the morning, and I set up. I got my ghillie suit on and shit, and my little butt pad and stuff, and I just set up at the base of the tree, drank my coffee till the sun started to peek over the horizon. And as dawn started to break, I did the same thing as you. I had an owl hoot, and I sat in silence, waiting for a response, and nothing. I think I let out another one, nothing. And I'm like, well, what the fuck? So I just kind of sat there for a while, and it got light out, and I was like, well, this kind of sucks. I'm gonna do some moving around. And I got my binos with me. I'm looking across the field because I sat basically like just inside the field edge, and this field's huge, so I can see pretty far. And the foliage is relatively minimal at this point. I mean, there's some green on the trees now that's starting to come back to life, but I mean, you can see far right now. So with them binos, I was glassing and looking around. I'm like, I don't see shit. I don't hear shit. I'm like, motherfucker.
It's a waste of my time.
Yeah, fucking lovely. Turkey hunt sucks. I think that's exactly what I said to you. Yeah. So I decided to, all right, well, I'm going to walk through the ravine to this other field and kind of just basically slowly cut my way over there. And I hit some yelps and some I don't know. I don't know what the fuck to call them.
Yeah, well, there's yelps, there's cuts, there's purrs.
Yeah. I wasn't purring. I was cutting and yelping.
Yeah.
I can't purr.
No, I can't purr either. I'm like,
sound like an idiot.
Yeah,
the fucking simple jack out in the woods.
Yeah, I can't flutter my uvula.
No. So I'm doing that, and I'm kind of slowly moving along. And I'm not hearing fucking anything, if I remember correctly, because I went out again, and the second time I heard more. But so I'm not hearing much, and I'm slowly making my way up I go down a ravine, cross the creek, and go up the ravine, and I start making my way to this other field on the other side of the property. And as I do that, I look out into a field. So there's this one field that I'm going into, and then there's like a small finger of woodlot. Uh-huh. And in this other field, I kind of stop and I'm looking around, I'm glassing. I look over in the other field, and there's fucking turkeys on the field edge.
Oh, goddamn.
And there's like 9 of them.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And I'm like, fuck yeah. So my thoughts is well, I can't cut straight to them because if I do that, they're going to see me. So I'm going to cut back down the ravine, walk up the creek over to where they're at, and then come up and cut them off. And hopefully they don't go out in that field too far. So that was my plan. And I cut down, walk in the ravine, and I slowly make my way back up to where about I think they're going to be if they continue to run parallel along this tree line in the field. Well, I get up to where I can finally like peek my head over the top of the hill and see where they're at. And now they've made their way out into the field a good bit, and they're down further than I expected. So I slowly make my way towards them. And, I mean, there's one out there. He's in full strut, fucking just puffed up, son. And I'm like, hell yeah. He's got a nice sized beard on him. I don't know how long. It was probably more than 6 inches. I mean, nice sized beard. And, like I said, there's a fuck ton of them out there. And he's kind of like walking away from me. And I get out to this field edge, and I'm pretty pumped up at this point. I'm like, all right, he's slowly walking away. I've got to shoot him now because he's starting to get too far. I thought he was probably about 40 yards, which is, it's a shot. But I was like, I should be able to kill this fucking turkey, right?
Especially with a gun that isn't patterned. You don't have a turkey choke.
No.
You probably would have been better off with your bow.
Yeah, that's what I thought to myself, too. So I fucking let him have it, dude. I fucking walked that field, goose, and he fucking takes off and flies, goose, goose. I shot 2 more times, and he fucking took off, man. They went down the woods. They're all boogieing. I'm chasing after them. Dude, if I'd have had my bow, I'd have smoked that motherfucker, because he had no clue I was there. He was fully strutting, just out in the middle of the field, 40. Well, he wasn't 40. By the time I paced it, and I went out, and not a drop of blood, not a single feather, nothing. Like you said, I think he was closer to 50.
Yeah, my eye is a little off as the in between deer season and now. I haven't been really shooting.
Yeah,
my distance is off.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, and I think I was just maybe wishful. I thought he was like, he's like 40. He was probably closer to 50. Yeah. And I did pattern my gun, and I hit a little high, actually.
Oh.
So I wonder if I shot over that fucker. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know.
At 30, I'm hitting kind of high.
What shot do you use for a fucking turkey? See, I don't even know. 6, that's what I thought.
I got 6 in mine. I don't, that's, I think I read it online, so 6 is what I went with.
I don't know. Slug, buckshot, I don't know.
Yeah. But that's what I was thinking. I was like, dude, if I'd have had my fucking bow and a rangefinder, I'd have ranged him and fucking iced his ass. At 50 yards, I'd have smoked that turkey. At least I'd think that would. Shit happens, but I'd probably punch the trigger. But
I wish I would have had my rangefinder, or at least had time to put my pin on 30.
Yeah,
I probably would have killed that Jake opening morning. But hey,
what are you gonna do? Yeah, they fuckers didn't make a single sound.
No,
not one.
I had the same experience yesterday.
Yesterday, what was that? Friday or Saturday?
Saturday.
Yeah.
You went Friday.
I went Friday.
Yeah.
I went Friday back to go try to get him. And I went to the same spot where I went to where I thought he came from. And I set up in the morning, and I heard some gobbles first thing in the morning. I went after him, and it just all things got quiet, and I didn't have a whole lot of time. I had to go pick up my kids. So, yeah, it was utter failure Friday. What about Saturday for you? What happened?
Okay, well, Friday night, me and the old lady go out to see if we can't catch one roosting out in the far field next to 95, you know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. Well, I had to get a key to get in all these gates to go back into that field. And we go back into the field, everything's kosher. We see a bunch of fucking deer. Bunch of deer, not one turkey. I'm like, all right, let's go to one spot where I'm pretty sure they are. I open up the first gate. She drives the truck through. I close the gate. We go to the next gate. I stick the key in. I didn't stick it in all the way. I turned the key, damn near broke the key, and locked us in. I could have called somebody, obviously, but that would have been embarrassing.
Yeah.
Like, this key was like 95% broke through. And I'm just like, no, please. I like bent it back and just like jammed it in and turned it, and it opened.
Whew.
That was frightening.
Yeah.
But anyway, and then we go to the spot right next to the scale house, my deer hunting spot. And I owl hoot. Nothing. I don't hear anything. I'm like, fuck it. I'll just come back right here in the morning. So I go in Saturday morning. I'm rushing to get there because there's a blue room right there, and it's like my insides want to be on my outsides.
Oh.
So I rush into the belt, into the blue room, barely clears the jeans, and it looked like somebody got shot in the head on the back of the toilet. And as I sit down, I don't know if it was my ruckus or what, or the sun was coming up, hear a gobble 60 yards right behind me.
No shit.
Yeah. I'm like, well, goddamn, that was easy. So I set up on that little grassy knoll. Mm-hmm. I just put the hen decoy out.
I love all these JFK references.
Yeah, you like that? And I just put the hen decoy out, and I just kind of sit back and about 20 yards away, and he is fired up on the limb. And I just let him know I'm there. I'm like, quack, 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 and he, cow, 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 and he just to know, let him know I'm there. And it comes about time to fly down, and I hear him, and I see him. He's coming towards my decoy, and he veers off to his right. I'm like, oh, what the fuck was that about? He should have came right to the fucking decoy.
He knew that thing was a turd.
Maybe, I don't know. From
them decoys
from Primos,
like shit.
the gobstoppers.
The gobstoppers, they stopped them all right.
Yeah, stopped him in his fucking tracks, dude.
Yeah.
But as soon as his feet hit the grass, I hear hens yelping behind me, and he knows they're there apparently.
Yeah.
So he goes up and meets with them, and I kind of sit there and I'm like, yeah, maybe he'll come, maybe he won't. And look, you put me on the ground, and I'm supposed to be hunting a critter I'm supposed to be talking to, and he's not talking to me. That's too long of a leash. I'm getting up. I'm walking. Mm-hmm. So I start to walk at like 6:45 down towards my tree stand, and I get just into the woods, and I see a turkey run away from me. He was coming to me, but he wasn't vocal.
Yep.
So that pissed me off. So I'm like, all right, I'll walk a little bit more, and I hear one fire off, and I walk a little bit closer to him. I cut and I yelp, and he never answers. I'm like, fuck it, I'll go the other way. And I get down to where I shot at that Jake, and Gravy texts me because he's working Saturday. And he's like, where are you at? Are these your decoys out here? And I'm like, no, I'm walking around trying to strike one up. And he's like, well, there's fucking 6 turkeys up on the damn hillside, about 70 yards from where I was set up originally.
Son of a bitch,
So
man.
I go back, and I see him there. One's in gobbler's in full strut, and he's got like 4 or 5 hens out there. So I walk up. I get to about 80 yards from him. I set both my decoys out, and I'm cutting. I'm yelping. Blah, 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 but he never answers me. He's got 4 or 5 hens. He don't give a fuck about me.
Yeah.
If I would have stayed there until about 10, 11, or 12 and let him breed his hens, he probably would have came back. Mm-hmm. I just wasn't feeling it yesterday. I don't know. Maybe it's just not for me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I kind of feel the same way. I'm just like, I just don't really care.
I want to get one just to know, because everybody I talk to, they love it.
Yeah.
And as of right now, we've both got shots on one. Seen plenty. It's still something's not clicking.
No. Like, I feel like when I first started deer hunting, the first deer I shot at, I killed with the bow. Anyway. So, but I feel like if I would have shot at one and missed, I would have been fired up. Like, but I'm not even. I still don't really. I don't know. I want to get one. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. It doesn't excite me as much. I know what you mean. And Ryan was saying he feels like the same way. I want to get one, and I think it is cool. I think it's awesome to get out in the woods and all that stuff. But yeah, I don't know how hard. Like, I'm probably only going to go 1 or 2 more times this year, just because I just don't have the time this time of year. You know what I mean?
I'm with you.
But I definitely want to get back out there at the end of the season and try to get one that week, because I've heard they're a lot more responsive to calling in the last week, because it's like
they've bred all the hens.
Yep,
makes sense.
Yeah. So, and I think that might have been kind of the same issue that I had at Port, because that fucker was strutting out there, and he had like fucking, I don't know if they were all hens, but there was like 7 or 8 hens around him. It's like, what the fuck? Well, no wonder he ain't calling back to me. He don't give a fuck about me.
Yeah, well, they say they breed the hens, and then around 10, 11, 12, they go in search of other hens. So, but I just don't have the patience right now.
Yeah.
It's not a fucking deer. I don't know. If anybody from Cecil County wants to take me turkey hunting, get me on a turkey, let us know.
Yeah. Need some help.
Yeah. I mean, I'm on Turkey.
Yeah.
Gravy was like my eye in the sky, like texting me. And then I left and he called me and he was like, "Where are you at? I'm looking at one right now." I'm like,
I fucking left.
I had enough, dude.
It's like, I got shit I could be doing. I want to go eat some breakfast. Fuck these birds. It was cool, though. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
It just, I don't know.
When that one was gobbling on the roost 60, 70 yards from me, that was cool.
Yeah.
And when that Jake would answer me every time I cut at him, it was cool.
Yeah.
But it ain't no deer.
And to each their own, though. You know, everybody's got their,
of course,
got their cup of tea. I think it's cool. I enjoy it. It's like, I don't know. I'm more fired up about the tack than I am turkey, to be honest with you.
Yeah. A previous guest, Chance Horney, he has been on fire killing these birds.
Oh, yeah?
Killed a couple down in Virginia. He doubled up today with his girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
2 gobblers this morning. So,
hell yeah. Maybe Chance could take us, show us the ropes.
yes, that'd be wonderful.
Tell him come over to port and the three of us can go kill all them turkey.
Yeah. Hell yeah. But yeah, dude, tack. What are we, 6 weeks out?
Something like that.
We got 1
6
week
or 7.
left. One week left to April. So 6.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks out. Ryan gets married in 6 weeks. Jesus Christ.
Run.
It's not too late, Ryan. Dude, I'm pumped. I'm shooting great, but I have this problem. I'm an overthinker and like an overtinker. And I'm like looking at it. I'm like, you know what? I want my sight housing to be a little bit tighter around my
Peep.
around my peep. So I pushed my sight a little bit. So I had to resight my bow in.
Oh, Christ.
And I'm resight my bow in, and I look at the tape, and it's the one fucking tape I don't have. So I had to order more tapes. Yeah, I'm a 29, which is fucking still awesome.
Don't they have extended yardage tape for those?
Yeah, I can buy them. Fuck, I forgot. Son of a bitch. I should have fucking ordered them instead.
Sorry.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, I was looking for extended yardage tapes for my CBE, but
I'll just manually do it. The extended yardage ones can be hard to find anyway. They're not on Amazon.
oh,
The ones I ordered, they'll be here tomorrow.
okay.
So it's like, and it at the bottom of the tapes, there's like all this extra white room, so I can mark my own. It ain't no big deal.
Get the micrometer out.
Yep.
Just figure it out.
Yeah, the flux capacitor. We'll get her done.
Gigawatts, yeah.
Yeah, gigawatts.
I got to come over. I know you don't want me to, but I'm going to put 100 grain heads on those arrows.
I fucking do it. It's your setup.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just FOC, man. You're gonna lose FOC.
I know. I'm at 12 right now. 100 grain head with bumping down to 10.
That's pretty bad.
Nah, it's not that bad. It's pretty bad. We're going to see.
Yeah,
if it's too bad.
If your shots are all over the place, I mean, you know, but hey, if they're not, they're not.
Yeah.
You know, it don't hurt to try.
Yeah.
What's the big deal about throwing 100 grains on? And if you're not liking your consistency, fucking go back to 125.
Yeah. My thought process is throw 100 grains on, see what sight tape I'm at, look at my clearance, see my groups, and if it's just all over the fucking place, I'll go back to 125s and I'll order some shorter veins because I only got 3 arrows.
Here's something. Can you? I don't mean to interrupt, but can you move your dovetail out?
No,
It's
I'm
maxed out?
Maxed out.
Okay.
I thought about that too.
Yeah, because that'll get you a little bit tighter pin gap.
She's maxed. Yeah, and drawing on that turkey, 80 pounds. I didn't even think about it.
No.
Well,
I've shot it so much now, like it ain't shit.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Okay, I'm a man.
Yeah. What do you want me to do? Like at first, it was definitely a big difference. Like, and I had to be like aware of it when I draw. But now, like I don't even notice. I guess whatever.
Yeah,
Give me 10 more pounds.
Give me
I don't care.
120. I don't
Let's
care.
get 120. Yeah.
Give me a crossbow.
Yeah.
I'll draw a crossbow.
I'll draw it manually. I'm gonna convert a raven into a vertical bow.
Yeah. What kind of bow is that? Oh, this is an old raven. You're drawing that?
Fuck.
Yeah. What's the big deal?
Yeah, dude.
I'm a man.
Be a man.
Yeah, be a man. Fucking, dude, that guy's hilarious.
I didn't even know about him until you guys sent me. There's this guy. I don't know. What is he? He's like,
he's on TikTok.
He makes TikToks.
Yeah.
And he's like, be a man. And he just says ridiculous shit.
Yeah, he's like, what is it? Just one of them is like, get bit by a snake, cut your fucking arm off, be a man. Just shit like that. It's funny.
I thought it was funny. Sam sent it to me. Shout out.
Yeah, so turkey season's, it's going well, but it's not going well. Yeah, I'll take one. I miss it. It makes me miss deer season. Like when I was sitting there, that turkey on the roost, I seen deer coming out of from underneath my deer stand. I'm like, ooh, there's some deer, ooh, and yeah, I miss it. The bucks are starting to grow their horns or antlers.
Really?
Sorry, antlers. Yeah, I got a picture of a buck on camera. He's looking right at the camera. He's got little growths.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's pretty early. I guess.
Maybe he's got a big boy. I don't know.
Bit. Yeah, maybe. What's April? I mean, I guess. I don't know. Maybe we should put some fucking minerals out. I moved a stand today.
Yeah, how's that?
It sucked.
Yeah, I bet. Where'd you move it to?
Moving stands is always a pain in the ass. I mean, and it always takes more than you think. Like, I'm like, I'll go over there and move a stand. It'll take like an hour or two.
Put some sticks up. That's it.
It took me like 3 fucking hours to move that goddamn stand.
I was painting, so I couldn't help.
Painting.
You want to go look? It's miserable.
Painting your garage.
I don't have a garage.
Yeah, exactly.
That's miserable, dude.
Yeah, I'd rather move stands than paint.
Sam was like, you want to get some tape and tape off the corners? I'm like, nah, fuck that. I'm not doing that.
No.
It looks like shit. It doesn't look that bad.
Yeah, I painted a lot when I was a kid. I'm working with my grandfather, so I'm actually a pretty good painter, but I fucking hate doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't use tape or nothing.
Be a man.
Be a man. Don't use tape.
No.
Yeah, get fucked. But yeah, I just moved one. Because I was going to move 2, but the other one that I set up over there years ago, it's pretty much like grown into the tree.
Really?
Yep. The one,
like, kind of a piece of shit anyway.
Yeah, it was old as fuck.
Yeah. Tiny
little thing. Yeah. So I just moved one, and so now there's 2 over there near the feeder.
Okay.
But I mean, I figure the one up, which is like on the ridge that you sat in, that's not a bad spot, like for rifle and stuff. And if we wanted to like set a corn pile over there, we could still use those stands. I don't know. Other than rifle and putting a corn pile, they're just not really applicable.
I think we need to fight all these old men and get a better spot.
I think so too.
Because our spot sucks.
I agree. Well, I mean, it depends on how close you want to get to the boundaries. Because there's some good spots that are like real close to the neighboring property. I don't know if you've ever been down there, but there's like 3 or 2 inside corners to get down there all the way to the base to where like it's the property line. Mm-hmm. And if we're to keep going, it'll be like gravy spot.
Yeah.
And if we're to keep going, I guess that would be northwest. We'd be going into the neighbor's property. Well, that is actually a nice bedding area right there.
Yeah, I hunted there once and seen about 4 or 5 deer.
Yeah, it's not a bad looking spot.
Apparently that guy's a fucking asshole, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He almost like killed the other guy that had our spot before.
Why?
They thought he was on his land.
Oh.
They had like knives out and they were ready to cut each other.
Okay.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Bum fights. Well, I mean, I'm not saying like I'm going to set up on his property. But I could, if you set up pretty close, it wouldn't be a bad spot. The only problem is then you got to worry about where your deer goes. It runs on his property. You go over there and he fucking shoots you. I don't know. If I was to do that though, I'd just go knock on the door and be like, "Hey man, I think a deer ran in your property. Would it be alright if I go back there and look for it?"
And when he says no, you just check him out.
Yeah, just punch him in the dick.
Yeah.
The problem solved.
Yeah, but in all, our spot is the worst.
It's pretty close. I mean,
yeah. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, what are you gonna do? I mean,
what are you gonna do?
I think we should we should talk to them about that and try to get a different spot. That's all we can. That's all we can do.
A stern talking.
A stern talking to, yeah. I mean, who's running that now?
I think Gravy.
Jesus.
What's that mean?
Nothing. He's very capable. I don't know how much he's really.
I'm picking up what you're putting there.
He's really into it.
Yeah, no, he's not really into it. I don't think he wants to.
No.
If they would give it to me,
I think they should let you run it. I mean,
would run it.
who's going to do it the best? Somebody who cares about it. So I think they should let you run it. I mean, but that's just I may be a little biased.
No, I'm with you.
Yeah.
I would run it. I would run a tight ship.
Hell yeah. I mean that fucking old guy setting up stand in the middle of the rut, like shit like that. That can't be going on.
Yeah, that's just ridiculous.
Well, so and I think I said last week on the podcast that I was going bow fishing.
Yeah.
And shit with Ryan this weekend. It's not this weekend. It's next weekend. So this next weekend,
I was confused as to why you were here.
Yeah. I am going. I had my weekends off. That's all. So next weekend I'll be heading down there. I'll be doing some bow fishing. I don't think we're gonna turkey hunt.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go down. We're gonna kick some ass, do some jiu-jitsu stuff.
It was Will taking you bow fishing?
Yeah, and then Will's going to take us bow fishing.
I seen Ryan send all those snaps. It looks dope as shit.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Ryan spoke very highly of it. He said he enjoyed it a lot. He said he never wants to use a fishing pole again.
I'm with you, dude. I hate fishing.
I
used
fishing.
to love it. I just don't. It's not my thing anymore.
No. I think it's cool. I like kayak fishing or fishing on a boat.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to go sit around a pond or sit on the shore every once in a while, you know what I mean? I might take the kids to do shit like that, you know, catch some fucking bluegill in a pond or whatever, but I like fishing from a boat or fishing from a kayak. Yeah. That's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to get a kayak. Well, you got to get that fucking boat fired up and we can do some crabbing.
Hey, it's ready to run pretty much.
Is it?
Yeah. Just got to get a prop hub for it. That ain't nothing.
Fucking, let's do it, dude. Let's go crabbing.
When's crabbing season? When do they start running?
It started, but it's early. Yeah, I mean, if we went crabbing now, we'd have to go down by fucking Ryan.
Oh,
catch any crabs?
Thanks.
Yeah, I mean anything. I like to crab in the Chester River. Is probably my favorite.
Yeah,
I mean,
if you ask Sam, she can tell the difference between a Chester River crab and any other crab.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
She'll tell you. I'm like, nah, you're insane. But anyway.
Yeah, I agree with her. I think the Chester River produces the best crabs. I really do. Why that is, I don't know. And that could be just nonsense. But I think so. The Wye River's really good too. But that's like where it's at for me. And I'm not going down there. I don't think we should really even waste our time till like June.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad always went into the Bush River.
Yeah, it's a shithole.
Really?
Yeah.
No. Back in the 90s, that's where he went. I don't know.
No, I'm not saying it's. I'm just being an asshole.
Oh, okay.
There's nothing wrong with the Bush River.
Yeah.
It's like, it's just that shitty part. Like,
I don't even know where is it.
It's fucking on the Baltimore side. Like, yeah, dude, we'd go down to Chester River, man. That's where it's at. It's probably about the same distance. I don't know. Bush River might be a little closer.
Yeah.
But for the difference in crabs you're getting, nah, dude. Yeah.
No thanks.
We could go down, I don't know, like, we could go White Mills, we could go down Tread Avon, is where I really like to go. I mean, anywhere down there. Even, not the Chop Tank. Fuck, what's the river before the Chester? The Sassafras, late summer can be pretty decent. Like, we can go down to, I can't remember the name of that marina. Right there, by the bridge that crossed over, there's a marina right there. Crab down in there. It's pretty good, but you got to wait till like August to hit that. But yeah, I mean, I think we might as well go and get set up. I mean, fucking.
Yeah, my dad showed interest in going crabbing this summer. And I was like, yeah, I'll go so I can yell at you, you motherfucker.
Kick his ass.
I'm driving the fucking boat.
You missed a fucking crab.
That's the biggest crab I've ever seen in my life.
Well, that's just what you do when you're crabbing. You know?
Yeah,
it's nothing personal.
It's a rite of passage.
Yeah.
Passage.
Yep. Yeah, I took Wyatt. I mean, he loved it.
I hated it.
It's fun, man. I like crabbing. If you're using a trout line. Not
fuck
really
pots.
into pots.
No thanks.
There's nothing fun about that.
No.
I mean, I guess it's kind of cool. You pull it up and you're like, hey! But dipping is so much cooler. You got a net and you got this line if you've never went crabbing with a trout line before. But this line where you've got chicken necks or clam bags on there or fucking eel, whatever the fuck you want to use for bait. And every so many feet, you've got bait twisted up in this line, and crabs will hang on to it. And as the line comes up from the bottom, you got a net, and you scoop it up, and you fucking just throw the crab in the boat. It's a great time. It's fun.
I don't think I ate crabs once last year.
Well, they're $400 a bushel right now. So that's incentive for us to go.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, dude. You go catch 2 bushels, just fucking sell one of them.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And you could go, I'd have to ask Tony where to go, but I think we can go there right to that place right there in Chesapeake City and drop off a bushel, and they'll fucking give you, I don't know how much. It's not $400. They'll give you $200 for it, though. If you catch 2 bushel, come home, cook one, and drop another one off. That pays for your fuel and shit.
God damn.
Yeah.
Do you have a pot to cook a bushel?
Yeah.
Do you? Mm-hmm. That's an expensive fucking pot.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad used to have one. Someone stole it. Yeah.
Well.
Anyway.
Yeah, but I got a good idea of who that may have been.
Me too. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I miss.
It's nice getting out there on the water. I mean, it's something to fucking do in the summer. That we're not in the deer woods. We got the tack. We got some turkey for the spring.
But after tack, what do we got?
Fucking fishing and shit, dude. You know what I mean? And getting ready for deer season. Because honestly, like once August, after tack, it's fucking June. Then I got my fight.
Yay.
So that for me, like, is keeping me busy as fuck right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go do some training after this actually.
Ooh.
Then it's fucking July, and then August. It's time to fucking like get ready. Like you're checking cams and shit, and like I'll probably put my camera out in July this year.
I got my cam out right now. I'm just.
You think you're just gonna leave it on?
Nah, no.
Cut it off for like 2 months.
Yeah. I was trying to catch a turkey, and I caught 1. No, 2.
You got a couple good pictures. You should have posted them.
I will actually.
Yeah, you should post them.
That strutter.
Yeah, he was full strut. Got him on cam. That's pretty cool.
Too bad he didn't stay where the fuck he should have stayed. I
Yeah.
killed his ass. I think my problem was I was trying to deer hunt the turkey.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Didn't work.
Yeah, it's just like you almost got to relearn. It's just totally different, it's just strange for us, I guess. I don't know. Be nice to have somebody that knows how to turkey hunt to kind of show us the way. I mean, we could reach out to some people, but it's just
Yeah, we got people, but I like doing it myself.
Yeah, I kind of like just kind of fucking around out there too.
Yeah,
It's been nice, and I've certainly seen a good bit of that's one upside to turkey hunting. Especially if you're doing it on a property you deer hunt, it's kind of like you're scouting / what's it called? Fucking shed hunting. You know what I mean? Like I'm looking for sheds. I'm scouting. I'm kind of getting a game plan. Like, oh, that would be a nice spot to set up there. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to places that I don't normally go.
Yeah.
So it's got its benefits that it definitely will translate to deer season.
I can't wait for deer season. God bless the whitetail deer. What a magnificent critter.
I was reading that article.
Yeah, what was that? The oldest?
It's
They're like 10 million years old or some shit?
Yeah, it was an article, and I'll try and find it, and I'll put the link in the description. But
yeah,
it was a really fascinating article, and it was talking about how the white-tailed deer has been on this continent longer than any other mammal.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. Like, it's lived through, like, fucking short-faced bears and saber-toothed tigers and all that shit. It has lived through all of that shit. And it's got subspecies like the coos deer and shit that it just adapts, man. And it's the one animal that just you just can't get rid of that fucking thing.
They almost did in the late 1800s or 1900s. What were they, down to like 30,000?
Yeah, something crazy.
Yeah. Now they're up of like 10 million? 30 million, something like that.
I'm not sure.
It's a lot.
There's like 300,000 in Maryland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, we kill 30,000. How many do you kill a year? 30,000?
90.
90,000
a year.
Fuck. And that doesn't
do shit.
It barely keeps them in check.
Yep.
I love the white-tailed deer.
They're an amazing species.
God.
Hardy animals.
Hardy.
Yes. Majestic. I seen a couple today. When I was hanging a stand, I had 3 of them run out of like where I was going to take a stand out of. Interestingly enough. Just fucking booking it, and my dog was just fucking getting after him. He was trying. He didn't have
No chance, Doc.
No. He was fucking done, man. He was hurting out there.
Yeah, I seen that snap. He was not having fun.
No. He was like, dude, let's get the fuck out of here.
What are we doing, dude? We got AC back at the house, bro.
He's such a good dog, though. I'm up there playing with them stands, and he will lay down like at the base of the tree and just wait for me. I mean, of course, he was probably super tired.
Yeah, hot, on the verge of death.
Yeah, he's black, so it's this ain't his weather. I was hot out there, man. I was busting ass, and I did. Somebody gave us advice to use a lineman's belt when putting up tree stands, and I did today, and it definitely helps.
Yeah, I ordered one because it is sketchy as fuck
Doing it without one.
Yes,
Yeah,
that makes it so much easier.
it does.
Just hooking that, because your harness has spots for a lineman's belt. Does yours, or is mine the only one that does?
I don't think it does.
Well, mine does. It's got two little loops right here at my hip bones. Mm-hmm. Just sling it around, hook it on, and just hands free.
Oh, okay, yeah. You know, mine, I think it does. They're fabric loops. Mm-hmm. They're not metal.
Yeah,
D-rings.
fabric loops.
See, I have an actual lineman's belt, and it's got like metal D-rings.
Yeah, I got one.
It's like a belt.
Yeah, yeah.
With D-rings.
Oh, no. I just got one that kind of like hooks on to both little fabric loops.
Okay.
But, same thing pretty much.
Yeah, I think that's a bridge.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Whatever. I know what you're saying, and it definitely is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
It's
can
the way
just
to go.
lean back, hands free, because when you're holding on to like a piece of bark with your fingertips.
Yeah. Sketchy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like fucking bear hugging the tree with my legs. It's like trying to hold on for dear life, and
Phew.
while I'm trying to hang that stupid fucking stand, yeah, it's a pain in the ass. I got a pretty sweet stand location. It's in a great spot. It's where pretty much we were talking about putting it.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think it's a fucking killer spot. And I got it nice. It stands up. It's nice. I got bow hanger up there. I don't have a tie off point, so we'll have to bring our own. Make sure we bring that. But other than that, it's in a great spot.
I haven't heard anything, so hopefully we can still hunt there this year.
Yeah, me too.
I've seen some more signs out there though, like future home of Granite Run or whatever. So.
Are they new or have they been there? I'm pretty sure they've been there.
I don't know. I haven't been there in a while, but the last time I was by there, I thought that sign was new.
Oh, really?
But it might have been there forever, and I just don't fucking pay attention.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's been there a while. Granite Cliffs is, I think, what they're calling that neighborhood, which is a great neighborhood name. But people are fighting that tooth and nail.
Yeah, I mean,
the people Fort Deposit don't want that.
Fuck no. Well, where are these people going to work?
Yeah.
It's 630 homes, I think. Mm-hmm. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Whatever.
If they do that, dude, that will break my fucking heart. I mean, I'll be hurting.
Yeah. What are you gonna do then?
I'll be hunting public land.
Icky.
Yeah.
Poor Ryan down there hunting public land for turkey.
Yeah, he said that was a shit show. He said the parking lot was fucking packed to the max.
Yeah, I see people posting on like in Maryland turkey hunters, and just like every public land parking lot is just fucking jam packed.
Yeah.
That's gotta suck. Like you're calling to somebody else. Yuck.
Yeah, fuck that.
If you can strike one up on public land, good on you.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
Not around here. I mean, I'm sure it's doable. It's just, man, that's like, fuck, dude.
Shit, I can't even do it on private land.
Yeah, that's true.
Our boys from the Bayside Legion, I think Bont's got state number 43 down.
He's fucking kicking ass, man.
6 to go.
He's got turkey hunting figured out.
Yeah.
See, I feel like I could do that deer hunting. I could go kill a deer in any state. You know what I mean? I feel confident I could do that. Turkey? Fuck no. Fuck no. No, not happening. Maybe with a rifle.
Yeah, it's insane to me. 43 states.
Yeah.
But there's people that have done that shit like six
In a
times
year.
over. And it's like 6 times over.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think the record for the turkey slam is like 43 hours. So you kill an Eastern, you kill a Merriam, you kill a Rio and a
Rio
Gold
Grande.
or something like that.
Isn't it Rio Grande? No.
Rio Grande.
You said that, yeah. Eastern, a Rio, an Osceola,
Osceola.
and a Eastern, Osceola, a Rio,
Miriam.
and a Merriam.
Yeah. And it's like the record's like 43 hours.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah.
God damn, son. It's like you got fucking cages. Like, that's nuts.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive. That was cool, though.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. It's cool. You got 4 meals.
Ready for deer season.
Yeah. Oh, man. I am certainly ready.
Not to rush summer by, but I am ready.
Yeah, I don't want to rush it either. I enjoy it. It's just, yeah. And I don't mean to, like, talk shit on turkey either. I think it is cool.
Yeah.
It's just, and that's what me and Ryan were talking about. It's like, what is it? Like, there's guys that get fucking fired up for turkey or waterfowl. And then there's guys that get fired up for fucking whitetail.
It's me.
It's me. But, like, what is the difference and why? What is it that pushes guys one way or the other? There's very rare people that get fired up about all of it. You know what I mean? That's not real common. It's usually like one or the other.
Yeah.
And I wonder why that is.
Yeah, like you love one and you just kind of do the other one.
Yeah.
Just to stay busy.
Yeah, exactly. That's what's most common. No, not a lot of guys really like doing both.
I don't know.
Or all three, I guess. Because waterfowl's its own thing.
I think the bird hunting thing is like you're speaking that thing's language and it's coming to you. But I don't know. Well, why do we love the whitetail?
But why is the sky blue?
Yeah, why are boobs good?
Why are boobs
Why's the sunset good? It just is, man.
I don't know, man. I think for me, I think it's more about the meat. Like, I can't really get that pumped about fucking a dinner. You know what I mean? Like, you're putting all this time and all this work in to kill something that's only going to get you one meal.
Yeah.
It doesn't do it for me. Like the sick of deer, I think that's really cool calling to it. I think it's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And that excites the shit out of me. But it's also a lot more than just fucking a dinner that you're putting all that work in for. I don't know, man. I wish I could identify exactly what it was that drives me or anyone else one way or the other. Because I just don't know. I just prefer a mammal.
Well, turkeys are mammals.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
You prefer a grounded mammal.
Yeah, I prefer as a cervidae.
I don't know what that is.
I don't think a cicadeer is a cervidae. I think it's a cervus nippon. Yeah.
What did you just call me?
I don't know. I'm talking out of my ass here, but I don't know. Like a large mammal, I guess.
Yeah.
Or a four-legged. I prefer something on 4 legs. You know.
Are deer bovine with their hooves? No, because horses have hooves and they're not bovine.
Horses
I don't know.
Well, I think it's the split hoof. That is the
yeah.
difference in between horses and deer. I think it's like, I know deer are cervidae, and then elk are cervus something. I know the cicadeer, which is technically an elk, is a cervus nippon, Nippon. So they're actually slightly different, but they're related. They're still in that. Fuck, I can't remember the name. There's a broader, there's brackets in the scientific breakdown of it. And elk and deer are under one, but there's cervidae and then there's cervus.
Split off.
And they're split off into other ones, yeah. And I can't remember what the main part of it is called. It's not bovine. It's, I don't know. Somebody will correct us on YouTube.
I'm sure they will.
Thank you.
And thank you for that.
Thank you for
But
that.
don't ever do it again.
Wasn't there something else that we had to go back on and we fucking made a mistake of last week?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't remember.
I'm sure there's plenty. We just can't think of them.
We drank a bunch last weekend.
Yeah.
Or was that the weekend before?
I don't know.
Me neither.
That doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It's what we do.
It's what we do.
You got anything else, Johnny?
Nothing.
I'm pumped for the tack.
I can't wait. We're so close. I gotta get out there and start shooting.
Yeah, me too.
Along with someone else.
Fucking Runsky boy. I ain't seen him at all. Where you been at, Runsky?
Come on, come out of hiding.
Yeah, I was talking to Kevin about going over there because he's got a nice long fairway we could shoot in.
Okay.
And he's got that crossbow target, which we might need,
80 pounds stuff.
But yeah, I mean, maybe not this weekend because I'll be out of town, but the following weekend we can start stretching it out. Because I think we shot like 100 once, and that was about it. Really, we haven't been stretching it out at all. So we need to start shooting. Tack's coming.
Yeah, I'll probably be over your house at least one day this coming weekend. Probably at least 1 or 2 days this week.
Yeah.
Get those 100 grains fired in, doggy.
Yeah. I'll have my sight tomorrow, so I'll probably be sighting it in tomorrow. Or not sighting it in. I think I just got to put the sticker on.
Yeah.
But I really want to get out there and get dialed in out at like 110 and 120. So
yeah, make those yardages comfortable again because they're not.
They're not right now.
No.
Takes time, takes practice. I mean, you got to break some rust off. It's just like deer season. I mean, you first get out there, you're rusty. It's a factor. You're gonna fuck up. You're gonna make mistakes, dumb mistakes. It takes a little time to get used to it. And it's the same thing with those long range shots, man. I mean, you got to get out there and do it.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate y'all tuning in. We will. It might be a little bit before back on because I got this thing with Ryan, and then next weekend maybe possibly. So it might be 2 or 3 weeks before we're back on. We'll have to schedule that out, but we will be back, and we'll see y'all soon. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Give us a like, a subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and fucking give us a review on Spotify.
It's fucking free. Just do it.
It's fucking 5 stars. God damn.
God damn it, you losers.
Yes. Thanks, guys. We'll see y'all.